Other side. I'm so confused. Oh, Happy Kitty. Happy Kitty wanted to say hello. She was sleeping with her tongue sticking out, and it was so cute. I wanted you to see the tongue, but of course that woke her up, and now she's angry. Hello, Estonia. Hello, hello, hello. Wow, from everywhere. I want to get the angle right. I've been working for the last 2 hours. I don't know where the camera is on this. I don't know where I'm supposed to look. See, the words are here, but the camera's here. That's going to be, oh, God, don't you hate that in a live stream? Hey, Lisa. Hi, everybody. Hey, Denise. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I've been working for the past 2 hours trying to get this live stream going. I had to download Google onto my computer. Easy for most people, not for me. Can you guys hear me? Is the speaker working? I don't even know. Oh my God, yes, it's me. And anyway, it still wouldn't work on my computer. It still won't work. 2 hours. And I wanted really to sit and come and chat and say, hey, and have some fruit for lunch. Fruit. And as I was so expertly troubleshooting for the last 2 hours, trying to get my laptop camera won't turn on. That's the problem. I was picking at the fruit. So now I'm on my 5th bowl of fruit, and my stomach hurts. But I wanted to eat fruit with you. Fruit is good. Oh, you can see me and hear me. Yay. So how are you all today? Is it super duper hot? Is it crazy hot where everybody is? Because it's freaking hot here in New Jersey, 100 degrees. What fruit is it? Well, right now it's just watermelon and cantaloupe. But earlier there was a mixture with cherries and kiwi and apples and oranges and the melons. I forget what else. A whole bunch of fruit I got last night dumpster diving. Just a massive amount of fruit. Hot in Las Vegas. I probably don't need to keep cramming this in since I've had 5 bowls and my stomach hurts. Frugal Daddy has taken the girls to a play date. So I thought while they're out of the house and the house is quiet, this might be a good time to try, whatever this is, live streaming chat. But just for a little while, just for 20 minutes, because it now occurs to me that before I started trying to get my laptop to film me 2 hours ago, I put the hose on out front to water the flower garden, and I left it on. So probably I'm going to have to go turn that off pretty soon. All right, and I want Frugal Daddy to do the live streams with me too, because I know you want to talk to him. Maybe I can get him to take his shirt off too, because it seems like shirtless daddy is the way to go. I'll try to get him to do that, because I know. I'm working on crocheting while we chat. It's very important to multitask and to get many things done at once. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How come you've got your pictures hung at different heights? Well, because, I'll show you why. Because it's artsy fartsy to do that. That's the roof of the Barbie doll house. Those pictures are both from Cambridge, England. And you know what? I always hang my pictures at different heights to make it visually interesting and artsy, and also because I'm incapable of getting them to line up just right, so I don't even try. South Wales, woo! Oh, thank you. Frugal Kitty's right, I've got another one. I woke one up, and she got angry. But you're bushy. This is Mr. Basil. He's the littlest now. He used to be the medium size. I worry he's not eating enough. He's such a good boy. Show what a good boy you are. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. That was impressive. Oof, I have the cat hair in my face. Lake Placid, whoop. Oh, yeah. The kitties have gotten really, really big. I was actually watching videos the other night of them when they were little, since I'm the only one who watches those videos. And they were like this big. They were you were this big. So tiny. I miss those early days. Hate the cat hair. Hello, Texas. It's hot there, I bet. Oh, it's nice of you to say you love watching me cook. Nobody else in my family does. Am I keeping the cats? Yeah, we're keeping all of them. That was the intent right from the beginning, to keep the mama and the 3 babies. But I do have a problem. I have an issue. I have a problem. I have an issue of guilt that's bothering me. The mother cat had another child. She had an adult daughter. And, oh, here's Pumpkin. And the adult daughter looked just like Princess Jane. And we didn't take her. We left her behind because she wasn't one of the brand new baby kittens. We just took the mother and the baby kittens. We took the mother and the baby kittens, but we didn't take her other offspring. And I feel really, really, really bad about that. And I want to go rescue her too. I feel like we need to reunify the whole family. Even though I don't really want another adult cat right now, but it just doesn't seem right. They were friends. They hung out. It was your big sister, wasn't it? Wasn't it? We need to find her. So assuming she's still hanging out in the same neighborhood in Philly, I think we'll be able to find her. Crock-pot veggies. Hello, Philippines. Hello, Scotland. It blows my mind that people from so far away watch this, but I guess I'm a little bit behind on how the internet brings the world together. Thank you, thank you. Hello, UK. I just lost my crochet hook. Oh, here it is. So I spent a semester in college in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and I loved it over there. I had a great time in Edinburgh, and I would love to go back. I would love to take the Frugal babies back for that arts festival that y'all have every August. I have to start saving up for that. It is too hot to crochet, but one must work. Have I ever thought about being a comedian? No. And I say no. No. Because you know what? Comedians, like stand-ups, they have to write jokes. They have to have it all. Fringe Festival? Fringe Festival. In Scotland.
That's
the Fringe.
arts festival.
Is it called the Fringe Festival? My psychiatric nurse is here babysitting me, and she's talking to me from the other side of the room. I don't know what she's saying. She needs to be quiet. I don't know. What were we talking about? Fringe Festival, Fridge, Athens, Greece. Wow. I lived in Athens, Georgia for a while.
You're talking about being
Oh, if you can block people who are mean, that's cool. You know, I can't even read the comments fast enough. Like, if some dickwad is, oh, that wasn't very family friendly. If somebody's making mean comments and stuff, I can't keep up with them anyway. Eating the meat from the dumpster. Well, I don't eat it, but we are very careful about it, I have to say. And I found some yesterday with all that fruit, and I didn't even know there was meat in the box until I got home and unpacked everything. And everything has been in my car for a good 6 or 7 hours. And then I found that meat, and I was like, ooh, I didn't even know there was meat. So, I mean, it was air conditioned in the car, but still. And I sniffed it, and it smelled fine, and I cooked it. Frugal Daddy tasted it. He said it was fine. And then we had a little bit of a discussion over where that meat was going to go, because I was cooking it for the animals, and he wanted it for himself. Hello, Venezuela. Hello, everybody. I don't know how to make you a moderator, a modifier, a modster. I have no idea. I know the chat's going too fast for me too. I can't keep up. And for you guys, you see like a whole, like a whole screen. I see like 4 comments popping up, and they're whipping by fast. What am I crocheting? It's a scarf for my amazing, booming scarf crocheting business, which is actually fine. It's fun. It's a good way to use up some yarn I already had as a money-making venture, not really. No, not really. Chief J, you've been blocked from most of the dumpster diving channels, so you're some kind of dumpster diving hater. Hatred is such a waste of time. Aren't we here to love each other? I think, have I tried coasters? Crocheting coasters? Using coasters? One time, a long time ago, this is way before I met Frugal Daddy. When I was raising my older daughter as a single mother, I went on a date with this guy, this cool guy. He was really tall. He was British. It was exciting. And we all three went to dinner. He took me and my little child to dinner, and she was probably about 6 years old. So we're at dinner waiting for the food at Applebee's, and she just tells him out of the blue, my mom insists that you use a coaster. If you don't use a coaster, she gets really, really mad. You have to put a coaster down before you put your drink on the table. And I was like, I am in favor of coasters, but I didn't really know it was that big a thing that we had to tell people on our first meeting with them. It was a little embarrassing. It made me sound very neurotic. Oh, you're a twin too. Well, guess what? The twins just walked in. They have just returned home from roller skating, and they cannot come on camera because they're both half naked. Why are we half naked? Are you getting your suits on to go in the pool?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is so hot out there. So hot.
It is so hot out there.
Where are the bathing suits?
The bathing suits are wherever you left them. Oh no, where could that be? Why don't you look in your bedroom? Why don't you look in your dresser drawers? Or on the hooks in the bathroom? That's always the answer you want from your mother when they ask where something is. Wherever you left it. We're live, Daddy. Do you want to be live? Look. Oh, the man's here, and he has halfway naked chest. Do you want to sit down and join? Here, I'll move over.
So it's 102
I
outside.
know. Take a load off. Have a seat. Have some fruit. This would be my 5th or 6th bowl of fruit. We couldn't get the laptop camera to work, so that's why we're doing it on the phone. So sit down and start making coherent conversation.
Tylenol.
All right, move away.
Tylenol,
You're bringing
is
it
that-
down. You're bringing us down. You're bringing everybody down. People wanted to say hi to you. Oh my God, the back of your shirt is totally wet. Ew, you're so gross.
Here, touch me.
No, oh, I did by mistake. My elbow touched you. Ew, stop it. You're so wet and you smell.
Smell like that.
Are you going in the poo?
Mommy,
In the poo.
do my back.
In the poo.
Did you do my back?
Yes, I do
You
your
don't
back.
have the air conditioner on?
We don't use air conditioning because we're frugal.
I know. But
All right, Neve, you want to say hello since you're somewhat dressed in your bathing suit now? Now the dogs are making noise because they're greeting everybody.
Hello.
People are saying hello to you. Hello, twins. Oh my gosh, the shirt's completely off now. And he's mopping his sweaty brow with it. Hello, Alabama. Oh, kittens. So is there anything specific we should talk about? I just thought that there are a lot of people who might be inside today because it's so hot, or they might be inside just because they generally prefer to, be somewhat housebound. Are you showing your little favorite friend there?
A few weeks ago,
There you go.
A few weeks ago, we have an airbed. I was sleeping on it, and then, like, really early, Pumpkin came over and was like this to me to wake me up and get
Nudging you like that on the airbed. Yeah. Yeah, we got these air beds for camping, and they were testing them out, which I thought, what a great idea to do with playful kittens running around with their sharp little claws. I.e., not a good idea. And the Frugal family loves you all too, except for that one guy that we don't know how to block, who's very rude, and probably needs to accept Jesus into his life.
Who?
And then, I don't know, some guys making mean comments, but I can't keep up with the comments. They're going by too fast. Sing us, you are my sunshine.
You are my sunshine.
All right, should we sing it, Autumn?
You
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Take it away.
when skies
Are gray. I'll take it away. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Thank you for hitting me with that. Oh, and the dog chimed in at the end. That feels really good, honey. Why don't I hold it for a while? Here, we'll give it to the cat to destroy. All right. So, what are you guys doing if you're stuck inside because of the heat? Besides watching YouTube, what are y'all doing? Anybody crocheting, needlepoint, canning pickles? Are you guys eating my fruit now? Well, I don't blame you. I've had 5 bowls. We have lots of water. I know, shocking.
What 5 bowls? How could
9 p.m. in bed. 9 p.m. That's 5 hours. That would be England? Or is that Wales? Dehydrating mushrooms. That's kind of fancy. Yes. Yes, analyze your budget. Always fun to do when it's 100 degrees out. Examining one's budget can be the scariest thing. That is something you really, really want to put off. I mean, you don't want to. That's the whole point. You don't want to put it off. But deep in your heart, you want to put it off. Because reality is just a slap to the face sometimes. When you see those numbers of what's coming in and what's going out, it's like, oh my God, how are we surviving? But somehow, it always works out fine in the end. I'm trying to read quickly. Craft fair, fun. Oh, cleaning the house, that's what I need to do. Canning dumpster tomatoes. I have got to learn how to can. People are always asking me about canning, and I've never canned anything, and I'm really, really afraid to because I'm afraid of, okay, have you ever seen the movie Please Don't Eat the Daisies with Doris Day? I believe that she cans, I'm getting weird looks from across the room from my psychiatric nurse. She cans tomatoes. I think she makes ketchup. And they're all down in the basement. And then you just start to hear these explosions. You're hearing the lids popping off. And I'm thinking that's what would happen to me. If it happened to Doris, it's going to happen to me. All my canned products are just going to explode. And I dread that. I'm afraid of that. But I did buy a case of ball jars when they were on sale a while ago with a coupon. They weren't free, but they were cheaper. And this is the summer. I've got to learn to can something. I think I want to make pickles, but I might do tomatoes. 104 in Chicago. Oh, that's rough. Shouldn't you be getting breeze off the lake? See, that's the thing. New canners are safe. I'm not going to buy a canner. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to have a big pot of water on the stove and have my cans in it. And I don't know.
Mommy,
I need to watch videos on it.
Look
What's
who
sweetie?
has your head.
I know, the little kitten's using the other phone as his pillow. How comfy. Heat index in Chicago is 120.
wow.
I know, that's a big wow. That's a gotta stay inside in an ice bath.
We had a
Hundreds in Arizona.
We had a play date just now with people from Louisiana. She was originally from Louisiana, and I said, how do
Wait.
you stand it in Louisiana?
Wait, Please Don't Eat the Daisies. She did the canning when she had her period, and that's why they. I'd be surprised at that subtext in a
Yeah.
Doris Day movie.
Yeah, so...
Something to keep in mind. Well, not for me, because
Okay, never mind.
post-menopause, that's not a factor.
Okay, never mind.
Are you trying to say something? Because
Yes.
you keep saying never mind.
We were... This is what my life is like.
You just talk, and I'll read the comments.
The,
Here, let me get you in your nakedness.
oh,
there you go.
no.
Yeah, come back.
Just stop.
Just, what you
Hey,
get in the.
They-
Don't
We just...
resist my
Don't-
will. Get
don't
in
say
the.
stop to me.
Don't you say
Try
stop
to
to me?
say stop to her.
Get in the picture, and I'll tell you what the comments are.
Text her...
Good afternoon.
Yeah, send her a stop and see what happens.
Somebody's getting an FU. Drink liquids. Yes, it is very important to stay hydrated. Is that not what I tell you all the time?
Frugal mommy, please.
I
Yes.
always drink.
Yeah. Oh, we drink a lot here. We're always
We
drinking.
went to a play date, and I said, how do people stand it that are like from Louisiana? Because she said she's originally from Louisiana, and I said, I'd want to kill someone or strangle them.
Yeah.
And this kind of heat.
I
Just,
think they do. Crime rates go way up, you know.
Well, she said, oh, you just get used to it.
Hi, Denise.
And then he said,
Hi, Annette.
when we were in
Hi,
Afghanistan
Teresa.
and Iraq, it was 130 degrees. I said, and there were people didn't have air conditioning. They said some people on the base
I'm
didn't
sure.
have air conditioning.
I don't know how the human body can stay
How do you
alive.
stay alive at 130 degrees?
I don't know. That's like the temperature of the sun, isn't it?
Yeah, but see, they're going home to
Or
Hawaii.
volcano. They're going home to pull
To
weeds.
pull weeds.
I pulled
It's
some weeds.
102.
Well, she's
106.
she's from down south. I was pulling weeds earlier, and by the way, I've left the hose on in the front yard. If you happen to be going out there and want to turn it off, I don't mind if it keeps going because it's keeping our garden alive. It's okay with me, but I know how you are about water. You know how he is about water.
Yeah.
Hot, hot, hot.
Well.
All right.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
take it. Cool.
if regarding this whole moderator thing, since I obviously know how, I have no idea how to do it, if people want to email me if they want to be moderators, that's fine. You can be moderators and kick out the foul-mouthed meanies. Oh, we just got a new fan yesterday. Yesterday morning, I was on my way to DC, and I know someone asked why am I going to DC all the time, so I'll explain that. CIA operative, whatever. I mean, I'm not supposed to tell you, but it is what it is. So, no, consultant, the FBI. What was I saying? Oh, so on the way I went dumpster diving, I got all this food. I mean, tons of fruit. But I also pulled out a fan, a big fan, in a box, and it said damaged. But it didn't say broken. It didn't say it wouldn't work. It just said damaged. And it does work, and Frugal Daddy got it put together, and I have to say, it helped a lot last night. It helped a lot. You have to have a fan on you while you sleep. Oh, your brother's in D.C. What's he doing there? Yes, emails. They're just looking for love. Hit the like button for Amy. Hit that like button for Amy. What is that in that bowl? Nurse Ratchet. Ooh, it smells good. Why my nurse? People are going to really start to believe I have one because it makes sense. But remember, how would I get a psychiatric nurse without insurance? Okay, I can't show you because if I tip it, wait, I have to hold on. We'll lift that. Oh, see, there you go. That's what she's eating. Oh, sorry. How unprofessional. So basically what it looks like is boiled red potatoes, chopped purple onion, and some kind of mashed up avocado. Is there any kind of dressing on this besides that? What? Italian dressing? Oh, try it. You're telling me to try it? Tripe. It's got tripe. It's tripe dressing. Oh, it's delish.
I want to tell you. I want to show you a magic trick.
A magic trick. Hold on. It's hard. You might have to stand back a little bit for the magic trick, me, because it might be hard for them to see your hands. All right, go ahead. Do your magic trick. Everybody's been waiting for this one. And go. Was that it? Wait a minute. Was that it? You had hands and then you don't. Oh, you have a magnet. Here you see it. And where did it go? A magician never reveals her secrets. Oh, it came back. Oh, it's going down the bathing suit. So many strategies. Nice. All right. Screen hog, go get in the pool. Oh. I tell you, so hot and sticky. No hands in the face. And go.
Never.
All right, you can stay, but you gotta be quiet. Uh-oh, Nurse Ratchet's coming to get you. You're in trouble now. Da-dee-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da. I know she wasn't paying attention because she can't even keep up with the comments. Does anybody know why she goes to D.C. so much? Do you? You're not buying the whole CIA, FBI thing? You know, it's just such a nice drive to get down there. It's like my drive now. I dumpster dive along the way. I have those fabulous bridges to go over. Coming back yesterday, I didn't just have to do the scary bridge from Delaware back into New Jersey. There was another super scary bridge somewhere near Annapolis. Freaked me out. When's the next dumpster dive? Well, I went yesterday morning on my way to DC, and I have a huge haul. I was up till about midnight last night cleaning everything and organizing it and putting it away and reorganizing the whole refrigerator so everything would fit. And I don't know, it depends how long it takes me to edit that video and get it up, because the editing takes a long time. There's a lot that has to be cut out, a lot. Like all the yelling and the meanness, because we don't want you to know that we're like real people who are mean and poopy to each other. We just put in the nice stuff, and then people still call me a bitch. Should I ask them this? Mm-hmm. Sorry for that pause. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nikki. Where in Virginia? Someone's from Virginia. Oh, Chief Jeff. Chief J morphed into Omega. Interesting. That sounds like a little bit of maybe a little transgender switcheroo, which I'm totally okay with. Totally okay with it. Maybe he's only in 7th grade. I mean, all right, anyway. I was thinking about starting an Instagram thing, whatever they are, a thing, and posting pictures of the food that has been rescued from dumpsters. Since I was taking pictures of it last night, and I was thinking I should share these beautiful, professional, like food magazine looking pictures with the world. So I might be starting up an Instagram thing soon. I don't know about any other social media. I had considered it before. I don't really want to do Facebook and all that. Can you meet my older daughter? What older daughter? No. She does not want an internet presence. When's the best time to dumpster dive? We go all the time. Morning, noon, night, midnight, all the time. Somebody had told me that they thought between 11 and 2, 11 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon is the best because it's very busy in the store, so the store people aren't going to come out to the dumpster at that point. But that day, the producer from NPR came to interview us, and we took him dumpster diving. We were at the dumpster probably around noon, and the manager came out and told us to leave. And I was thinking, you're not supposed to be out here now because it's between 11 and 2. So I don't know. Now I kind of prefer going at night. You just never know. Yeah, and you need to know your local garbage pickup schedule. I kind of like at night because you don't have the risk of running into store employees, and it's a little cooler and it's private. Yeah. Yeah, the NPR guy was really cool. I don't know why police have issues with it. I don't know why it's illegal. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look nice for the store to have a bunch of people hanging out of their dumpsters. I get that, but you're throwing the stuff away, so it's like you're inviting it, if you ask me. If you put it in the trash, if you're willing to pollute the environment, then shut up and let people grab it up. Now, too, it's a lot cooler at night. It might go all the way down to 80 or 85. Yes, the Riverbank Self-Help Center, yes. Well, because of all the computer self-help I was doing for the last 2 hours, which was all for naught because I still can't get my laptop to turn its little camera on. Instagram's better for photos, you say? Favorite thing found in the dumpster, not food or drink? I have to think about that because I like the food the best. The pecans were great, and that giant pomegranate haul was great, but those are foods. What is the greatest thing we found? I don't know. My mind is a total blank. I have to think about it. In terms of good furniture, that's usually more curbside shopping, going to individual families, end of the driveway garbage. So dumpsters themselves, well, candy, of course. We've gotten a lot of candy from CVS, but that's bad. Would I put fruit trees in my yard? I did put fruit trees in my yard. When we first bought this house 7 years ago, we have a few apple trees back there, peaches, pears, cherries. It's a big bone of contention between me and Frugal Daddy trying to get our little orchard going because it's kind of the last thing we think about with yard work, and there's always so much else to do, and there's so many weeds in there, and it's all overgrown and crazy, and it's very neglected and bad, and so we're not getting the fruit from the trees. I don't even know if they're growing it. It's a mess back there. We need to deal with it. Thank you for saying my house looks amazing. It's an interesting house. It's very old, very, very old. Well, 150 years old. Hello, Bosnia and Herzegovina. God, I hope I said that right. Hello, Russia! Hello, Ireland! Privyet. That's what I know how to say in Russia. in Russia, in Russian. Привет. When I began, did you come across many locked dumpsters? Well, kind of, yeah, because all the big grocery stores and chains, it's like they don't even have dumpsters. They have compactors, and they're attached to the back of the store. So there's not even an issue. You can't get in them. They're closed. There are certain grocery stores we tend to frequent, and they're still okay. At one point, Big Lots locked their dumpster, but then I think they must have lost the key, and basically now it's locked open, and that's one of my favorite places. When we started, you could get into the Walmart dumpster. They had a gigantic big open dumpster, but no more. They've switched to a compactor. You know how Walmart just loves to make sure that their trash ends up polluting the world. I do not have an electric skillet. I've never tried cooking in an electric skillet. Hello, England. Hello, Michigan. Oh, I bet it is in Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's hot here. It's about 102 and just hot, hot, hot. Columbus, Ohio. Hello. I've been to Ohio. Where was I? Where's the zoo? Cleveland? I've been to Cleveland. But I have college friends from Columbus. Georgia. I've lived in Georgia. I lived in Athens for a couple of years. I've never lived in Morgantown, Kentucky, but woohoo, Kentucky! Alabama. It is hot down there. Dayton, Ohio. Is Dayton where the Air Force Base is? Because one of my very best friends in the whole wide world is from there, and his father was a colonel in the Air Force. Columbus Zoo. Columbus Zoo? I thought I was in Cleveland. Missouri, Long Island, I know you are there. Denver, I've never been there. Dalton, Georgia. Walmart and Costco are evil. Yes, yes, yes. So, what kind of hobbies are we all engaging in? Toledo's, I definitely wasn't in Toledo. Yes, USAF Museum is in Dayton. Well, want me to tell you a story about my best friend, Brad, who's from Dayton, if that's where the Air Force Base is. His father was in the Air Force. Sure, I'll tell you a story about him. He never watches, so he's not going to know. All right, so I guess their family had a cleaning lady, and she had a bit of an accent, and she was asking Brad's mother, oh yeah, I'm naming names. She was saying to her, Ms. Davis, your husband, retard. And my friend's mother was thinking, is she asking me if my husband's retarded? Because back then, we used that word. We don't use that word anymore. I know that's not a nice word, but back then we did. So my friend's mother said, excuse me? And the cleaning lady said, your husband, retard. And Mrs. Davis, why would she think my husband's a retard? So she said one more time, excuse me? And the cleaning lady said, your husband, retard? And then she finally just answered, no, the colonel's just fine, thank you, and walked away. But anyway, the cleaning lady was asking, is your husband retired? It's one of my favorite stories. Okay. How long vegan? It's about 1.5 years. And then before that, vegetarian. How long vegetarian, nurse? About 11, 15, 12, 15, 11 to 15 years. Did she mean late? She meant retired. Sunbathing is your hobby. Well, that's brave because it is too hot out for that. Wait, what are you saying? You want me? Oh, this is vegan. Is that what you're saying? Okay, wait. We're back to this dish. It's a cold potato dish. It's kind of a fancy potato salad with the with the avocado, dumpster potatoes, dumpster red onion. Any sauce? Did you squeeze a lemon on it? Lime, and salt and pepper. And that's the only dressings. And olive oil. Well, it smells and looks fantastic. Philippines. I'd love to visit the Philippines, and I somehow don't think that's it, right, Patterson? Yep. Reading. This is a good day for reading. Excellent. I love to read, and I somehow don't seem to do it enough. Why? Sewing, yes. That's crocheting. I have a lot of sewing projects to do. Old-fashioned mending and patching and hemming and all that old-fashioned stuff. How do we do a mixed vegan and omnivore household? You know, it's kind of a pain in the neck because I have to cook or prepare 3 or 4 different meals at every mealtime because they won't all just buckle under and eat what I eat. And it's a pain in the neck, but I just do it. Taking care of animals, nice. Well, don't have too much respect. I'd make him be a vegan if I could, but I can't. If only I could control his every move. Isn't that what we all want with our husbands? All right. How long have we been on? 36 minutes and 50 seconds. That's a lot. I thought I was going to do this for 20 minutes and get back to work. How many are in my family? Oh my God, hundreds of little trolls. My immediate family, husband and children, that would be 5. My family of origin, just my parents and my brother and myself. On my father's side, I have an extended family with lots of cousins and uncles and, well, all my uncles are dead, but cousins, excuse me, I'm burping because of the oniony potato salad. How do I like retirement? Well, I'd like to call it retirement because that makes it seem less incredibly impetuous, impulsive, and stupid of me. But I didn't really retire technically. I just quit. I gave 2 months notice, but I just quit. So I'm really still working. And this YouTube is my job now. And it's as much work as, different kind of work as my other job, but as much. So, all right then. How did I get into diving? He and I both liked pulling junk out of the trash, basically. And then once we encountered the idea of freeganism and learned that people were pulling perfectly good food out of the dumpsters, we were on it right away. We thought, that is a great idea. We like free stuff. Free is good. Help the environment is good. It's win-win. Oh, I am making a scarf, a beautiful crocheted scarf, which is almost done and will be sent off soon. And I'm sorry it's taken so long. Hey, how's the weather in Ontario, Canada? How hot up there? Yes, I was a social worker. I was a social worker for almost 20 years for our state's child protection agency. And for about the first 6 years of that, I was an adoption worker. And then I became a supervisor. And I was the supervisor for the foster care unit type thing. Like if you want to be a foster parent or an adoptive parent with your state's child welfare agency, you have to have a home study done. You have to get licensed through your state. And we were the ones who did the home studies. And then when kids needed to be placed in foster care, we were the ones who would then call the foster parents and say, oh, I have a 3-year-old boy and his 5-year-old sister and their 14-year-old other sister, and we need a home. Yeah, exactly. Nothing beats free. Crocheting is not hard to learn. Like anything, it takes a little practice, and probably the younger you are when you learn it, the better. I learned to knit and crochet when I was about 6, because I just come from that kind of family. And I actually had a babysitter who was very into crocheting, and so I would just sit and crochet with her all the time. But no, it's just like loop, scoop, loop, loop, scoop. I mean, no, it's not. It's not hard. Yes, I do. I have my hair up because of the heat. But yes, it's all still there. Oh, that looks so pretty. And now it's all stuck to my sweaty skin. What'd I do for you? Yeah, I was just trying to keep it off my neck. And, you know, I've been asking the universe not so long ago for one of these little clippy poos to clip my hair up. I wasn't specifically going for a hot pink one, but that is what I got out of the Party City dumpster. Hot pink hair clip. Pretty. I do not have a P.O. box, and don't send me stuff. You shouldn't send me stuff. Don't spend your money. Do I swim too? Do I swim? I know how to swim. I probably should get in the pool. I very rarely do get in the pool because I'm always busy doing something else. And if the girls want to get in the pool and I'm the one to be watching them, like when Frugal Daddy's watching them, he'll just get in the pool with them and he just kind of like blobs around in there. But I'll weed the vegetable garden, which is right next to the pool. So I should get in. Today would be a good day because I think the water is actually really warm. In fact, it might not feel very refreshing. Thank you for loving me. The cat is pulling on the scarf. Don't do that. What are you doing? Stop it. No, the scarf is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Nothing to see here. New Zealand. I can't even imagine what it's like to live in New Zealand. That is just so far away. And it's an island, and things must be really expensive on an island. Canada. Uh-oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Someone's trying to climb on the table. That's not good manners. Here's little Cherry. Now let's talk about Cherry. Don't go away. Don't go away. Don't resist your fame. Cherry, look at the camera. She was your typical kitten. Just your everyday typical kitten. Okay, go ahead, get on the table. The hell then. And you know, kittens don't always want to be that friendly and cuddly, I've found. They want to pounce on your feet while you're trying to sleep, and they want to bite you and play, but they don't always want to snuggle up with you. And she was relatively standoffish to me, and I was like, come on, I rescued you, I feed you, like a little reciprocal love would be nice. And one night she came into the bedroom with me and just got up on the bed, and she was purring and rubbing and snuzzling with me all night. She kept me up all night. And she was like my new best friend. It was so fabulous. She's my best friend now. She just loves me now. And I love to be loved. All right, I should go soon, guys. I should let you go because you've got stuff to do. The world probably doesn't have enough social workers. Mama Cat, she's good. She pretty much lives upstairs. She doesn't like to come down very much. I don't think she's really afraid of the dogs, but I think she just doesn't want to be bothered. And really, since she's weaned the kittens, she's been in a bit of a mood lately. Like sometimes she'll let you pet her and everything's fine, and other times you walk past her and she'll just swipe the right out of your leg. But she's fine. I mean, she's gonna, sorry, I was getting yarn. She's gonna have her procedure soon to make her not have any more babies. And I think she actually may have gone into heat recently because she was making some weird noises. And my animals are always fixed, and I never heard those noises come out of anybody. But she didn't get out. I mean, she didn't have any access to them. So I don't think she got pregnant again, thank God. But she does need to have her little operation. Thank you for liking my vlog. She might be missing her other child. Oh my God. Yes, I've got to go get the other cat. I couldn't sleep the other night, and I was thinking about that, and I was thinking that poor sister cat. We just scooped up the whole family and just left her behind, and she's just like, right, fine, because I'm not a cute little kitten anymore. Fine, don't take me. And if she's out there on the streets on her own, she's going to be having kittens too, right? Nobody's taking them to the vet. Thank you. Thank you for noticing the glow. I think it's the incredible heat right now that's making me glow. What stitch are you doing? I don't know. The only stitch I know how to do. You know, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here you are starting the row, and you do the chain stitch for 3. We're going to take a little crocheting break here. I can't do it now that the pressure's on. All right, so you're going in your next row. You have your stitch on there. Wrap around 1. Jam through the hole you want to, where do I want to attach it? Okay, jam through the hole you want to attach to. Wrap around again. Pull through, wrap around. Now you have 4 loops. Pull 1 through the next 2, wrap around again, pull through. So whatever that's called, that's what I'm doing. Holland. I've been to Holland. I bet it's very hot in the Philippines right now. Do I recommend eHarmony? Well, God, no. Look what I ended up with. No, yeah, I met, yes. I met Frugal Daddy through eHarmony. And before him, I had done Match.com. And that was okay. But it's kind of a meat market. And they just judge you by your picture. And I know people who are smarter and more political about it pay attention to the kind of picture they put up of themselves. But when I was on Match, I just put like a picture of what I really look like. And I mean, I looked a lot better than I do now because it was like 15 years ago. But I didn't have makeup on. I think I had been on vacation with my older daughter in Jamaica, and we had gotten out of the water. So my hair was all like, it's been in the seawater, and it's kind of drying and weird and messy, and I'm just like in a bathing suit. And I thought I looked sporty. But anyway, Match is okay, but I think it's a bit of a meat market, and I think that they have shown that a lot of the men on there are really married men just trying to hook up. So then I heard that eHarmony was more for people who are seriously interested in a relationship. So when my last relationship prior to Frugal Daddy broke up, I spent some time just like on my own, getting to know me, getting in touch with me, getting to be okay with just being me. And I actually had gotten to the point where I preferred being alone, and I didn't really want to start dating again. But then I had a moment of weakness, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to die alone. So I signed up for eHarmony one night and talked to various men. You fill out questionnaires, you talk to them, you email. There's a bit of back and forth before you meet. And then, oh God, I still have car hair up my nose. And eventually I met Frugal Daddy, and we had our first date at P.F. Chang's. How romantic. And I thought, what a sad little man. I thought this is a nice guy, but I don't want to date him. He needs a friend, but we're not going to date. But then I just couldn't get rid of him. And here we are 10 years later, living the dream. So, yeah, I couldn't just answer that and say, sure, I recommend eHarmony. No, I have to tell a whole big story. Yes, thrift stores do throw away a lot. I'm good. How are you? Yes, I was shocked. Yes. We wanted to get pregnant again because he's got an older daughter, I've got the older daughter, and we really like being parents, and we wanted to do it again. So we were trying, but I was in my mid-40s, and it's not easy. And then, so when I got pregnant, I was like, whoa, we did it, amazing. And then when I had the ultrasound and they said, oh, it's twins, everybody in the room was all excited. Frugal Daddy's a twin, so he's all excited. The nurse and the technician, the doctor, like, whoa, twins. And I was laying on the table like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, I was not bargaining for twins. I was very shocked. But I will tell you, later when I found out that they were both girls, I was so excited. Not to say there's anything wrong with raising boys, and I know a lot of people actually prefer raising boys, and some people think boys are easier and girls are too emotional and whatever. But I really enjoyed raising my older daughter, and I just think I'm more of a mother to have daughters because I like the girl stuff, like the Barbie dolls. And I kind of always felt like I would rather be in the position of teaching a female child how to be a strong, independent woman rather than being the mother who has to teach a male child how to be a gentleman and be considerate and to help around the house and, I don't know, just the stuff that you need men to be. I think so often, maybe not in the current generation, but in past generations, mothers really spoiled sons, and daughters did a lot, and sons didn't necessarily always. And then they grow up to be men who just expect the same of their wives, and I would not have let my son do that. But anyway, I have daughters. How old am I? 54. I will be 55 in November, and I was 47 when I had the girls. Where do I get all my energy? I don't know. Caffeine, I guess? I don't know. Sometimes when you're so tired, you get giddy and you just start laughing at everything. I think that's me with my energy. I'm just so tired. But I just have to push through. I'm going to have to rewatch this later so I can read all these comments because they're going by too fast. Where in Scotland? Where in South Texas? How old is Frugal Daddy? And what's his name? His name is Mary, and he's 85. No, His name is Duane. Duane, Duane. And he is 4 years older than I am, which would make him 58. Yes, I had to do the math. Yep, Duane. With a U, not a W. Good for you, Trudy. Well done. Best things I found in dumpster. I like finding foods that I like. I can't think of what the best non-food thing is. I have to think. It'll come to me later, and it'll be too late. I loved when I found all those pecans. That whole big case of pecans, and then when we got the whole big load of pomegranates. I love when we find mangoes because those are all my favorite foods. I like when we find meat, even though I don't eat it because I like to cook it up for the pets. I love finding dog food and cat food. Love it in the dumpster. Love it. I do love avocado. I found avocados yesterday. I have a nice new avocado supply. Very first thing we found in the dumpster. Oh, that's a good question. Well, see, again, we were finding things that people were throwing out in their trash, or things that would be next to a dumpster. Like, I lived in a condo complex for a long time, so people would throw out furniture, but they wouldn't put it in the dumpster. They would put it next to the dumpster so people could find it. So a long time ago, I got a couple of rocking chairs that were next to the dumpster. Lots of different furniture, tables and lamps and things, but they weren't so much in the dumpster. So if we're talking about something that was actually in a dumpster, I think for Frugal Daddy, it would be a bicycle. That was probably the first thing. And then I'm trying to think, like, in the very beginning, like with our first food haul, it was just a whole bunch of different things. So I can't remember one specific thing. It's always nice to get kids stuff, nice kids stuff, toys and bicycles and scooters. 3 sets of kittens, holy cow. I know, live streams are hard. It's really hard. It's hard to keep up with the comments. Whose idea was it? Well, we were both curbside shoppers already before we met. And in terms of dumpster diving for food, it was my idea, but he was right on it right away. Like, he didn't question it. He didn't say, "That's disgusting. What are you talking about?" He was like, "Okay, show me the dumpster. Let's go get some free food." He was all into it. And you know, with all the cakes and the cookies and the donuts and stuff, he loves that. Thank you. I think they are pretty too. All right, guys, I am just hot as can be, and I bet you guys are too. Louie! Louie, I've been looking for you lately. Have you been uploading? Louie, I was thinking about you last night. You must upload consistently. Do it. I can't read that fast. I can barely even see the words. I would like to do live streams at least once a week if I can. The thing is, the reason I started today was because the kids were out on a play date with Frugal Daddy, so I thought, perfect. But then it took forever because I couldn't get the computer to work right, and then they got home. And then they tried to steal the limelight, didn't they? So I'd like to do it once a week, on the weekends, I guess, when they're not around. Do I have a picture anywhere of my older daughter? I don't see one handy. I don't know. You know what? Picture me as a baby. That's exactly what my older daughter looked like as a baby. Exactly. All right, guys. I'm going to go. I've got to pull weeds and clean the house. You notice? I'm right up against a wall. Like, all in front of me, everywhere else in the house. There's nowhere I could film. It's a horrible mess. It's awful. Yes. So I'm going to go try to tidy up before I lose my mind. And thank you all for joining me. This was fun. It is erratic, I know. We'll get the hang of it. What I really want to do is have Frugal Daddy do the live with me so I can read the comments and he can talk and answer the questions. I'm thinking that's what you would all like. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, have a great... I look like I'm 80. I know! I hear that all the time. Don't you? You don't think I know that with the wrinkles? Like, look at the wrinkles. And the good thing is, I don't care. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you next time. Love you all. Love you. Be good. Stay cool.